I'm in heaven. Look at it.
It's time to restock at the Toy Man Toy Show. What the hell is that?
All toys.
Hold on.
I also need to unearth rare figures for deluxe toy company Gentle Giant.
Anything new coming out?
We're gonna see what Jordan brought us.
If I don't keep my eyes open, I might miss something amazing.
Tell me what you think.
I'm Jordan Hembrough. For over 25 years, toys have been my life. Found something I want. My mission is to explore the globe. Do you know how much I can get for this? Finding fortunes buried in your toy chest at flea markets, auctions, and mega conventions.
I just touched a $17,000 toy.
They call me the Toy Hunter. Since I've opened the store, business has been really good. With customers coming in all day to buy and sell toys, I'm actually having trouble keeping my cases filled. I want to get out of here.
Why not?
Because we got a long trip to Toy Man Toy Show tomorrow. Toy Man Toy Show in St. Louis, Missouri is one of the biggest shows in the St. Louis area. I go every year to stock up on inventory, and I need to now more than ever to fill my shelves. Hey guys, how are you? I'm so sorry, we're actually closed.
Oh, come on.
I know, I gotta leave tomorrow for a big show.
You know how far we came from?
What do you got in there?
All toys.
I'm Jordan, by the way.
Jordan. Todd Rogoff.
Todd?
I'm Todd.
Todd and Todd.
Okay, that
That's
makes
pretty
sense.
easy.
There we
Todd
go.
squared. All right. Bring it in. Bring it in.
We got a lot
more.
All right.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Bring it in.
All right.
This is heavy.
Isn't it? Maybe there's something good in this.
Here he comes.
It's like Santa Claus.
Sweet. What's that?
This is crazy now.
The first thing I want to know is why are you guys storing these in garbage bags?
It's been stored in a crawl space in a closet.
They were given to us by my father, who's a commercial illustrator.
So he did advertising too and
Oh,
everything.
yeah, many years ago.
Does he have original artwork and original stuff?
You know, I'd have to ask him. There might be stuff of that in here. I really don't know.
All right,
He came to the house with these bags and said, "Here, Todd, this might be worth money for you one day."
Non-collectors can be, excuse the pun, a mixed bag. Look, here's thing one. You got thing two?
I don't know. I don't know what's in there.
They often overvalue their stuff and don't always keep things in the best condition. But if you're patient and keep looking, you can sift out good pieces. Since this collection came from a commercial artist, I might find some valuable advertising collectibles. This stuff I go for.
Yeah.
Vintage Mego, Comic Action Heroes, 1975. Mego was mostly known for 7-inch figures. I've got some up there in the showcase. They also did a line which was smaller, 3 3/4 inch. They're good pieces when you can find them. Robin was the more common one. Robin has been Batman's ward since his first appearance in 1940. Since then, he's been portrayed by actors like Burt Ward and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. But even more interesting are the actors who almost play Robin, including a young Michael J. Fox and Marlon Wayans from the Scary Movie franchise. Robin's not in the best condition, but he's still worth $50 on the card to a Mego collector. So I don't want to pay more than $30. I'll take $30.
We can do 30.
We can do 30 for that. God bless you. Must be the bag.
Yeah, there's dust in the bags. On some of the toys, too. But the Mego Robin gave me hope I'll find more good pieces. Hey, look! Found him. That's toy hunting. You'll never know what you'll find. What the hell is that?
I don't know. It's Tweety Bird.
There's something you don't see every day. I think it's almost like a fan-made type of thing that they did. You can tell that it's Sylvester. You can tell it's Tweety Bird. Tweety Bird and Sylvester the Cat may be lifelong enemies, but they were voiced by the same man, Mel Blanc. Known as the man of 1,000 voices, he performed most of the Warner Brothers cartoon characters. Blanc was such a hard worker, after being in a near-fatal car accident, he had the sound studio come to him, recording his lines from shows like The Flintstones from his hospital bed.
You know, there's no dates or nothing on the figure or anything saying.
That can't be a licensed piece. It's too rough around the edges, and it doesn't look enough like Tweety Bird and Sylvester to actually go through licensing. Non-licensed material is basically bootleg merchandise. There are examples like the Turkish line of Star Wars that collectors will go nuts for, but that's the exception, not the rule. It can be worth a shot to buy one as long as you don't overpay.
How much you looking for this?
75?
I'm looking at least 25 bucks.
Nah, I can't do it for 25.
Yeah, I'm gonna, pass on.
Okay.
Keep digging.
Okay. This is you. This is baby Steve. Jordan! Jordan! What'd you say your father did again? He was in advertising?
Yes.
Did he do stuff for the Disney Channel? This was a mug that was given out to employees of the Disney Channel. That logo was used early on in the Disney Channel. In 1989, Disney Channel revived the Mickey Mouse Club. The show was a hit and started the careers of Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake, but also Kerry Russell from The Americans and film heartthrob Ryan Gosling. It's a cool piece because you couldn't buy them at retail. They were industry only. And employee Disney stuff always sells because Disney doesn't let any of their stuff go.
Okay, so with all this excitement, how much?
It's probably worth about 30 bucks. I mean, I know I'm getting all excited about it, but it's really cool. I'll bite the bullet and give you 20 bucks for it if you want it. 20 bucks.
20 bucks.
20 bucks, thank you. I really should be getting ready for my trip to Toyman. But once I start digging, I just can't resist the feeling that there might be something amazing in the next bag. Oh, my gosh. Oh, wait.
Oh, it's all PVCs.
What do you mean by PVC?
They're called PVC because they're hard plastic rubber. Applause made them. They made all different characters back then. Disney, Sesame Street, Muppet stuff.
Well, Applause Corporation was one of the largest manufacturers of like novelty and gift type of merchandise.
So is there a price for the PVC stuff?
Those are the type of things that you want to hold on to. You got to let them go through that gestation period for toys where they start becoming worth a lot more money.
The PVC stuff we'll hold on to.
You gotta be kidding me.
He's going crazy.
Check this out.
Hey, that's a Mighty Mouse bobblehead from Funko.
Signed by the creator.
Howard, what's his name?
Beckerman?
Beckerman?
Mighty Mouse was created in 1942 by a team of animators working at Terrytoon Studios. A parody of the hugely popular Superman, Mighty began life as an insect named Superfly. But the team worried it would be difficult to animate something bug-sized, so they bumped Mighty up to a mouse.
This brings me back to my childhood, watching the cartoons.
Do you want it?
Yeah, I think I want to buy this one.
Make us an offer.
Be like 15 bucks.
All right, it's a 25.
20 bucks.
All right,
Okay, $20.
All right, 20 bucks.
Steve.
I didn't find any gold in the Todd's bags, but I still got a few interesting pieces. Like a Robin comic action hero for 30 bucks. I'll put it out here at the store for 50. A classic Disney Channel mug for 20 bucks, and it should be worth 30 to the right collector. And Steve got an autographed Mighty Mouse bobblehead for 20 bucks, and he'll sell it for 45. These, along with some other items I bought, should fill out my shelves nicely when I get back from my annual trip to the Toyman Toy Show. Every time I try and get out on time, it doesn't work. Hollywood Heroes, can I help you?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Greg, how's it going? Greg is a sales coordinator for Gentle Giant, a toy manufacturer that specializes in high-end collectibles.
I know you've been so busy with all your other clients. Maybe you could help me out with something.
I've bought toys from Gentle Giant before, but they've never called me for help. What do you need?
We need you, man. My guy's got one for you.
I'm having a late night at the New Jersey store when I get a call from Greg at high-end toy company, Gentle Giant. Now, Greg has never called me as a client before, and he sounds desperate.
I know you've been so busy with all your other clients. Maybe you could help me out with something. We are in the middle of developing a whole bunch of stuff for our Kenner line.
Of course. Gentle Giant recently made toy history by releasing some classic Kenner Star Wars figures as reproductions, but blown up to a foot in size. They want to eventually release all the classic Kenner figures from Star Wars and beyond, and that has collectors talking. What do you need?
We need a 1980 Cloud City playset from The Empire Strikes Back with packaging in as best condition as possible.
Got it.
Number two, we need the 1979 18-inch tall Kenner Alien figure. And not only do I need the packaging, I need the poster too. We'll crack it open, scan it, and then use it to blow up. It's recapturing the magic that this had when we were kids, and now these figures have actually grown up with the collectors. That's the main selling point of our entire Kenner Jumbo line.
These Kenner toys were hard to find even when new. Cloud City was only available through Sears, and the Alien was pulled off the shelves early because it was deemed too scary for kids. Bye. It was Greg from Gentle Giant. He wants me to go and find a vintage Cloud City playset and Alien. Remember how it was like 18 inches?
Okay, yeah.
They're doing like 24 inches, he says.
Wow.
Same mold, Same kind of like retro packaging and everything like that.
So we got to find one that's like really mint in the box.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be a challenge, but if I succeed, not only will I be part of toy history, Gentle Giant will rely on me to find some of their rarer items for their Kenner Jumbo line. Let's help these guys get out of here. There are almost 100 figures in Star Wars alone. That means a lot of business, and having a high-end toy company like Gentle Giant as your client is pretty good too. My annual stop at the Toyman Toy Show in St. Louis, Missouri may have come at the perfect time. Because it's in the Midwest, it's removed from the bigger East Coast and West Coast markets, and deals can be easier to find. Hey, how are you? 2. 1 adult, 1 child. I was counting on stocking up on lots of items to help me fill up the store.
I'm in heaven, look at it.
But with around 180 tables on the floor, many of the Midwest's top dealers have their best pieces out for sale. So there's also a chance I can find the Kenner Alien figure or the Cloud City playset for Gentle Giant.
Jordan?
What's up, Spike? Stevie?
Yeah, how's it going? How long you been doing this?
About 30 years.
You really are a machine.
I mean, I got here, what was it, 4:45 this morning.
I'm still sleeping at 4:45. Tell me about that, because that is like, it caught my eye.
Back in the day, they made a series of 6 of these, and these were shirt transfers. For your
Iron-ons.
teeth. Correct.
Iron-ons.
Yeah, 1964. It's like a store display.
Exactly. But that never even hit the store shelf because it's still unpunched.
The Creature from the Black Lagoon was released in 1954, and following the Wet Lothario's success, other classic Universal movie monsters like Dracula and Frankenstein were re-released, gaining a new generation of fans.
You can make me an offer. I'm never going to iron it, so.
I really like how the iron-on is displayed against a mini t-shirt, and I bet I can get $400 for it back at the store. So I can't spend more than $250. Can you take 2?
Sure. Let's do it.
Oh my God. Cool piece.
This is cool. The Hall of Justice by Mego? Yeah.
Mego, it's 1976.
This was the Hall of Justice. This is where, like, their big super hangout. The Hall of Justice has been the base of Superman and Friends in several toy lines, like this Mego playset and Kenner's Superpowers version. But it was originally based off the architectural design of Union Terminal, built in Cincinnati, Ohio in 1933. What's missing on this, just so I know?
I think there was a chair or a table. Am I?
Oh, the table with the maps
yeah,
on. With the
okay,
maps
yeah,
on.
Is that what it was?
and everything.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you got on this?
I've got $100 on it.
It's like missing a lot of stuff, though.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
the problem. I can't do 100.
What do you think? It is nice and clean, though.
$60.
Let's do it.
No matter how hard I look, I haven't found the Kenner toys I need for Gentle Giant. Can I see that?
Certainly.
That's the Star Trek Enterprise bridge from Motion Picture. All right, what do you want on it?
$250.
I'm finding lots of great inventory for the store, but if I don't also find the Cloud City playset or Alien figure, then I'll never convince Gentle Giant to hire me to dig up the rest of the toys they'll need for the Kenner Jumbo line.
Oh, this is cool, man.
Hey, man.
What's happening?
How are you? Hey, Mike.
I'm Stevie.
Stevie.
Hold on. Hold on.
It looks like Steve found something good.
Woo!
Hey, toy fans, check out travelchannel.com for the latest in my toy tricks and tips. I'm in St. Louis, Missouri at Toyman, one of the premier toy shows in the Midwest. I'm trying to find the rare Cloud City playset and 18-inch Alien figure for high-end toy company Gentle Giant. Steve is supposed to be helping me, but I guess he's got other plans.
Now, here's something I really like. 1965, Universal Monsters. This is the Wolfman Pez. This is, footless Pez. And this is what everybody looks for. In 1987, they started adding feet so they could stand better. This is like coming back to Lon Chaney, right from the movie. And fun fact, they used yak hair for the Wolfman's mask. When I get a Wolfman Pez, I don't really see them that much. I make sure that the teeth are not cracked. And these teeth look decent. I got Pez collectors at home that are gonna go nuts for this. How much for the Pez?
I've got 100 on him.
I'll definitely do 100 on this.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Anything else you like, let me know.
Nice stuff, but nothing for Gentle Giant. Time to move on.
Here's another great piece, the mummy from the Groovy Ghoulies.
No more time for monsters. I've got to get back on the hunt for Gentle Giant. Thanks a lot,
Thanks, man. Yeah,
I
thank you.
appreciate it. I pulled Steve away just in time because this place has gotten packed. I feel like a salmon struggling upstream.
Bird, man. Made the show.
I was
Glad
just
to
saying
see
this
ya.
guy's got a good booth. It's
Hey.
Jim.
My name is Jim. As I travel for work, I try to find the toys that you can't just log on to the internet and find.
How's the show going?
Show's going great.
When I first met Jim, he had never shown his collection to anyone. He's worth anywhere between $350 to $400.
No kidding. It's my first piece I think I've ever sold.
Since then, he's become a new dealer, and somehow, Jim keeps popping up with amazing finds. I'm looking at your booth. You're like a professional toy dealer. You've really blossomed.
I had something on my table. I took it off. Everyone was asking me about it. I wanted to show it to you.
Okay. You think
What
you
do
pay for it?
man? Tell me what you think.
Oh, it's the classic Kenner Alien from 1979. You saved my butt. I gave Jim a heads up that I'd be in town and an idea of what I needed for Gentle Giant. It looks like Jim really came through. I gotta get this for Gentle Giant. They want to take out the contents, scan them in.
Okay. Well, you know what? I do remember the mouth opening when I bought it. Yeah, here's a mouth you could kiss. The front of the head was actually casted from a real human skull. I remember loving the movie Sigourney Weaver's first starring role.
Everyone remembers Sigourney Weaver in her breakout role as Ellen Ripley, but she almost lost the part. In her first scene with Jones the cat, Weaver broke out in an awful rash. Fearing she was allergic, the young actress thought she'd be easier to replace than a trained cat. It turned out Sigourney was reacting to the glycerin sprayed on her skin to make her look sweaty. And Ripley went on to appear in 4 Alien movies, even if she was a clone in the last one.
Well, I remember when I was working in the department store many, many moons ago, they were coming back left and right in returns.
Oh, in what way? For why?
Parents didn't like them
It
for
was
the
a little
kids.
bit scary.
Yeah.
The Alien figure's in good shape, but the box has seen better days. Finding these anywhere is tough, so I'm willing to pay as much as $550 to get this for Gentle Giant.
It's a pretty cool toy.
What do you want on the Alien?
700?
Come on, you can do better.
600?
$575.
I could do that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Our trip to Toy Man was worth it. I got at least one of the items I needed for Gentle Giant, along with other pieces to go in the store. Like a creature iron-on transfer for $200. It should swim away for $400. And the Mego Hall of Justice playset for $60. If I can replace the missing pieces, I can put it on the shelf for as high as $200. Steve got a Wolfman Pez for $100, and if he can part with it, should sell it for $200. And I got the elusive 18-inch Alien for $575. These are hard to come by in any condition, and hopefully it'll be good enough to meet Gentle Giant's high standards. It's off to LA to see the folks at Gentle Giant. Now I know they're anxious to see what I found, and I'm anxious the Alien will get bashed around in shipping, so we're delivering it personally. We made it.
Yeah, but you know what? When did you ever hear of a Gentle Giant?
You're a Gentle Giant.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Gentle Giant secret headquarters.
I am totally geeking out about being here.
Wow, people really work hard for toys around here.
I am here to see Dev and Greg.
They're actually right through those doors.
Hey!
Hey guys, how are you?
How you doing, guys? What's up, man? How are you?
much, man.
Hey,
Good to
Dev.
see you
How you
again.
doing?
I'm Dev Gilmore, Vice President of Product Development and Design. I've been with Gentle Giant for about 15 years now.
So, what you doing?
Working on stuff. We got the Kenner stuff we're working on. Man, we're just keeping really, really busy.
Gentle Giant began as a simple toy company, but when they started using 3D scanning technology to make their toys look as lifelike as the real thing, that's when they broke away from the rest of the pack.
When we were working on Star Wars Episode 2, and we were scanning just for toys. ILM walked in and they saw what we were doing. They said, this is great. Can we get this for production too? That's where everything snowballed.
We'll scan actors, we'll scan props, we'll scan cars. We recently scanned the lobby of the Bellagio for The Hangover.
You can't put a whole lobby in a scanner, though.
No, you can't, but you take portable scanners and you just move it very slowly across the whole thing.
Anything new coming out?
Well, we're gonna see what Jordan brought us.
Let's take a look.
All right, hang on. Okay.
Be careful, I need that box.
Hello.
Wow, look at that.
Now, that's what you needed. The box is not in the best condition. That
Yeah,
you
it's a little
want it.
rough. It's gonna take a lot of work to get that into something usable. Be careful, I need that box.
Hello.
Wow, look at that.
Now, that's what you needed. This is the classic Kenner 18-inch Alien from the vintage movie line. Just so you know, the toy inside is beautiful. The box is not in the best condition.
Yeah, it's a little rough.
Okay. I paid $575 for the Alien. I don't want to lose money, but I have to make this sale to get Gentle Giant as a client. So let's just make an even 600 bucks. Is this something you need?
The box is rough. Man, you got the poster, and I can make that box work. We gotta have it. This is what I'm looking for. Yep.
Yes.
Speaking of bigger picture, I got some figures that I need them pretty soon. You think you can find it for me? We got a deal.
I'm on it.
Jordan's definitely gonna be a hired gun for us in the future. The stuff he can go find for us, it's gonna save a lot of time. We'll do 600 here, but you find me those figures.
Oh my God, so
Thanks for
corporate.
coming
Thank
out.
you.
No worries,
Thank
man.
you.
Thank you.
And now I know that Gentle Giant will give me a call whenever they need something for their Kenner Jumbo line, which will mean a lot of business down the road. And I help bring a little-known Kenner toy back into the spotlight. Being a part of toy history like that is priceless. Do you have a toy that you think should be featured on our show? Go to toyhunter@travelchannel.com to submit your toy today. You never know, we might take the hunt to you.